comfortable, guys.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. This is Javi. We in Moral Compass.
What's up, guys? This is Mark the Tech.
You already know it's your boy Preacher Parker in the place.
Nice.
Let's get it.
So how was y'all week?
Great, man.
Gravy, man. Got a lot of car parts to fix. Got to fix my damn AC. Had to fix my right axle. Financially, it ain't a great week.
Damn, bro.
Well, pimping ain't easy.
Yeah, it happens. You know, we have our ups and downs.
Ups and downs. That hurt right now, bro.
Yeah.
So anything interesting happened to you this week, Mark?
Me, man, I was having the same thing, car issues, bro. So, but luckily I was able to trade my vehicle in, got something a little newer. So just gonna try to take care of her.
I know he was gonna
Take
bring
care
that
of my
shit
car.
up, bro. I know he was gonna bring it
Because the
up.
man got my brand new wizard.
I'm just saying.
He trying to show how.
And my boy got a new jersey. He don't know how to act. He got Lenny Dykstra.
Got a rep for Philly, you know?
Philly.
Better Phillies.
Oh my gosh, no, too much.
Yeah, man. So my week was pretty regular, smuggler. Actually, I had something funny happen yesterday. My mom's driver's license got expired, so she was going to the DMV.
Right.
And I don't know it was just expired, not even suspended. She acting like she's scared, shivering, driving over there like she thinks she gonna get deported. She's a citizen. She thinking she gonna get deported.
No, I heard her too. Heard her like, just going crazy like, I need to get this done.
She was talking about it for days.
DMV, though?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's just some scary stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It could happen, though. It's possible. I guess.
Yeah, man. So definitely today we're gonna get into some crazy theories of what we think is an official thing that's not really official.
Okay.
All right.
And but before we get into that, man, my boy Travis Kelce. Well, I don't actually know him, but he's the tight end for the Chiefs that just won the Super Bowl.
Hey, let's go up to the
Him
champions.
and his girl just had a breakup, and now his girl immediately after the breakup, she started posting these crazy pics of her in yachts, her and this and that.
Oh.
So you already know what's going on. Every since he won the Super Bowl, every NFL player is at his ex chick.
That's wild.
That's a foul ass.
She let him know like it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna live this lifestyle without you.
Yeah, that's a foul ass. I mean, she was already like that though.
Yeah.
And it's tough, man. That's like, damn. I wonder how you feel, cause like, imagine you was really planning to wife her, and then
you can't wife these hoes, man.
You know, it's like, damn. I wanted a house that, but now you can't, cause now, say she done got with like somebody play for the Cowboys or something. You know he gonna be at you.
Yeah.
Now you can't even take her back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what? They should have a bro code in the football league.
Yeah, but when you're not in the same team, though.
Oh, okay.
The thing is,
we're out there to break those.
The thing is,
like,
I want to get into his head. So imagine I take his chick.
And send him a picture right before the game.
I'm the real Super Bowl champion. I'm the real one. You know.
Crazy.
I'm just saying there should be a bro code, though. Think about it.
No, there is a bro code.
If I see a quarterback,
they're not bros. They're competition.
Exactly. I'm at you.
So does competition be also taking your ladies?
I mean, that's what they're doing. I don't know.
The thing is when you're trying to break somebody down mentally, like you guys ever been doing something and you just so distracted, you're like, damn, you can't just do what you gotta do right because that thing's in your head.
Yeah.
So with sports, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's
psychological, huh?
Yeah, so they trying to get it. He's trying to, that's bad for that.
Yeah.
He'll bounce back though. He's good. He's young. He got money. He's in the NFL.
Gotta have discipline, and then you gotta be mentally fit for that, because people are gonna try you and your girl. So
yeah, and they live in a different lifestyle. So she probably who knows what team she.
He gotta do that Chris Brown remake. These hoes ain't loyal.
Well, who knows what team she on right now? So.
She on the yacht club.
Oh, come on, she on yachts. I mean, she was already doing that while she was with him.
But we don't know that. We don't know if maybe he was the problem. Maybe he wasn't loyal to her. So maybe she's like, you know what? I'm gonna live my best life.
That's true. You got a point.
So we don't know.
You got a point. You got a point though.
Yeah, we're not talking for that.
We're here to see both sides.
It's crazy, man.
So
that really had me thinking, like, all right,
here for the ladies too.
There you go. There you go.
So
let's get it.
It really had me thinking, like, dang, what? Y'all ever had a breakup you just couldn't get over?
Damn.
I'll tell you right now, man. Back in my days, messing around with different females, I just never thought it was relationship type. That wasn't just me. Oh, you gonna get a relationship with me, baby? No, I don't even know you like that. You know what I mean? That's how I was. Well, my lady, man, we get into a big argument and she don't want to talk to me no more, and she mad. She about to break up. I'm like, damn, it hurts. It only hurts because maybe because she's a Avila sister. Did I say that like that? No, but no. But it hurts because when you got a gym, you know what I mean. When you got a diamond, you don't want to mess that diamond up. When your lady cooks, you know what I mean, and she can clean, and she's attractive. She likes to fight. She loves children. When she got all those different things, You don't want to ruin that for some raggedy ass thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I have an opportunity to get back with her, you know, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta take you out to the movies or buy you food or something, massage or something,
It'll
I'm
take
gonna
more
do
than
that.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like when you mess up.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but it's never. Is it really worth the price? Like there's stuff they be asking for. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I need to be able to look through your phone for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, damn, all right, is it really, is it worth
You do got a point.
It just depends on what you got going on, and if if that person really means that much to you,
True.
you know, you
So
do
what
you
about
gotta
you,
do.
Mark?
Yeah.
You ever had a breakup, you just like, man, you couldn't shake it? Or it was just like, you know, whatever?
And I mean, I had a breakup. It was probably for like 2 weeks, and I mean, in that situation, I learned a lot. Me and my girl definitely we matured in that time, and we kind of learned to like, you know, not argue over stupid things and not let something ruin our whole day.
Yep.
Maybe it'll ruin our day for 30 minutes. Or,
Now, do you look at the pros and cons, right? Do you look at the pros and cons? You know,
I don't think Mark did.
I did.
He was fucked up, man. He was like, yo, that boy was sick. He wasn't fixing phones right.
Oh man, yes,
He was fucked up, bro.
You better
He's like, I fucking miss her, yo.
Oh man.
And you know what's crazy? He's like, bro, she already moved on.
Nah.
She ready to do her own thing.
Nah.
You know, like she ain't trying to come back.
Nah, this guy's too
So
much.
then I was like, bro, you'll get her back. Just chill.
Write her name with everybody's phone that she fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I was like, yo, you just make yourself look stupid by like, give her a second, because you done lost your leverage. Because that's what's crazy when you're going through a breakup, man.
That's true though.
It's like you have this leverage thing where it's like, oh, we broke up. All right, cool. What's on my table because I ain't saying nothing to her.
Yeah.
And she kind of want to come back.
But it's like expectation versus realities too. If you think about it, sometimes your ego too could get in the way.
Well, the thing is, you got the leverage, but the second you're like, oh baby, I fucking miss you. That was like, it's on her court.
Yeah.
So now she's like, nah.
You can't show that kind of weakness either.
Yeah.
You can't show that
because then she might come
weakness.
back like, hold up. Well, what else could I get? Because I already
right,
got
though.
this. Now,
You're right.
what else? Not necessarily what other person, but like, what else can I get out of him?
gotta
Can I make
put
him
it
cry?
Like,
Because women are evil, bro.
What are you gonna bring to the table? What are you gonna like?
Because you know what's funny? Because a lot of times we'll cave in. We'll be with a chick. We didn't want to be with her. We're like,
I see he's
Like,
he's going back to biblical stuff right there, right?
Yo.
Probably like
Alright.
like in high school or something.
I
Okay.
remember like, you know, I was in a situation. I tried to break up with a chick, and she was like, "No, we're not breaking up." I was
Okay.
like,
Sure. She told you no.
Yo, I can
You
hear
gotta
that
be
happening
scared.
though. Some
Yeah,
girls
it
will be
does
like
happen.
that.
And I was just like,
"You're not breaking up."
I was like, but yeah, we are.
You
She
could
was
say
like,
that,
no.
but,
I was like, all right. So we ended up just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt weird. Like I felt like she was bullying me.
Oh.
But
When a girl said we ain't breaking up, that's when I get worried. Cause I'm like, you don't know what's the next level. She's about to take it.
But I did have a situation though where when I first moved to Florida, it was the ultra hurt.
Damn.
You know, it's that young puppy love, and then it's like, you know, I came to Florida, I didn't know nobody, so I'm still holding on to my friends in Connecticut. I'm like, yo, I was doing good back then. I was like, yo, I was happy, you know, like, so I'm trying to live it, and it's like they forget about you. Not that it's just, bro, people live their lives.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks they.
But I was hanging on, cause me, I'm like, yo, Florida, Florida, this ain't my lifestyle.
Yeah, I'll be
hanging
back.
out here.
Yeah.
So then I had my little girlfriend who was like, "Yo, we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna be together forever."
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, I'm rocking with that. I was like, she look better than all this.
Okay, I see
And
what
she's
you're
cool, and you know, someone was like, I didn't give Florida a chance. I'm like, nah, I'm going back. So it was that ultra hurt, cause after times like, you know, phone calls was coming less. Text messages was coming less.
Right.
It went from like an all day, everyday thing. So then it was like slowly but surely, like you knew something wasn't right.
Yeah.
You're like, damn. Like you knew what's happening. Then one day you get the text message. I gotta tell you something. I'm like, oh,
I gotta tell you something.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
So then, you know, she
Anticipation.
was like, listen, you remember this kid, you know, I'm just cool with him or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
That's the worst right there.
yeah. Yo, I'm gonna tell you how it's worse though. It gets even worse than that. So then she was like, "Oh, he kissed me. I'm sorry. It's just."
You kissing me.
And I'm over here. I'm so desperate. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll
be over there.
I think I could let that slide. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yo, because I was hurt because I wasn't trying to make friends in Florida. You know, a lot of people have a story when you relocate.
Yeah.
It was like, nah. And that was like my friend. That was like my go-to because I was like, hell was going on in my life at the time. Like I wasn't adjusting. I lost baseball. I lost this. I lost all my friends.
That's a lot of change.
And then what's crazy is like my friends. It was like, yo, we live in separate lives. So like I'm not gonna be calling my friends. So I had this one little kitty love thing. We never really did anything.
Right,
but it was just like, damn, this girl used to go to all my baseball games. Used to do. I'm talking. We was best friends. It was like we were best friends and whatever. And
boom.
Yeah. So then the worst part about it, she was like, and it's your homeboy Danny. I was like, damn. He wasn't even my friend. Yeah. I hated him. Bro.
He probably knew that then. He was like,
yeah. And I always knew, like, we always had that arch enemy feel. We always had that arch enemy feel because it was like, we played in the traveling baseball team, this and that. And he was like a quote unquote superstar. Okay. But he had the worst attitude. Like, the kid had talent. And I used to be on him like, yo, you're a bitch. Yeah. You know? And he's like, oh, you know, we used to like basically beef. And he was always his dad was always like one of the coaches. Right. So that kind of like tried to blackball me. But I still came and did my thing. But yeah, man. So then, anyways, that breakup. So it was that ultra hurt. So I'm over here just, damn. See what I mean? And then it got worse because every couple months she'll be like, I miss you. I'm like, oh, I miss you too. Yeah. And then it was like, yo, it was like ruining my whole high school life.
Like you thought y'all was gonna get back together?
Yeah, because it was like, okay. At the time, I used to believe in like that type of stuff, bro, like fairy tale endings, and I was just like, yo, that's my story.
Especially, I mean, she's showing up to your games. You're like, damn, you know, she's showing support.
You know, it's hard. It's hard with young. I don't want to say young love, but you know that the young flirtation that you have with somebody else that you really think that that's the one. That's my baby. Yeah. That's my girl. You probably not ain't your girl, man. If she out there messing with some other guy, especially somebody that you don't like. Oh, that's disrespectful, bro. That's on another level of disrespectful. Yeah. And the guy that knew that you didn't like him to get involved with her, bro. Yo, that was foul as well.
Especially when we're young, you know we get them butterflies, bro. Yes. We get that. It's all like we get that puppy love. Yeah, but later on in life, we're like, it definitely we become numb to it.
Yes. And that definitely turned me into a man because after that, I was like, yo, ain't no chick ever gonna give me like that.
Yeah. Nah, man. And, I don't want to say hoes.
No, women. I didn't. But
I'm just saying.
We all people. We all make mistakes. We all have things we go through.
Yeah, and I'm personally glad that Mark and Joyner worked it out. Yeah. Because your boy was sick. Yo, he was losing weight. Like his pants wasn't fitting him. Bro, he was like, yo.
He had on the last belt loop.
Yo, he was like, listen, you ever been in a point where like food don't even taste the same?
Oh man,
I don't even like hearing that. Like,
I watch television till television turned off. I know what.
Bro, he was like, what did I do? I ruined it. No, I don't care if she tells me what to do. Like, it's
this guy.
That's where we at.
Listen to the radio with the music.
So what led to the breakup though? What led to it?
Oh, excuse me. No, it's just, when two people have been together for so long and maybe, they just wanted to kind of, see if there's something else out there, maybe, because, I have a long story. I don't really get too deep into it. Right. But, my family was pretty strict, so I wasn't even allowed to have a girlfriend.
I honestly think you should get into it.
Well, I'm just going to get a little into it, and I'm just going to tap the surface a little bit.
All the way.
Tech on it, man.
So, but anyway, I wasn't able to have a girlfriend. No, I wasn't able to have a girlfriend until I graduated high school. So 21, was when I had my first girlfriend, 21. So
I hear you.
A couple years later, it's just we didn't know, if it was gonna work out, this and that. Kind of felt like, is this it? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. That was just kind of like it was a tough situation.
Because you're starting brand new. Yeah. To something like that, so I can see where you're coming from.
So we just needed the space because we were kind of bumping heads a lot, and it was like, hey, maybe I just need to be single. Let me kind of breathe. I went straight from out of my mom's house into that relationship.
That's true, man.
So it was like I never had that solo time to chill. I know Javi too. You never had that as well.
You know what? Go back.
Okay, but yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now.
So I think Jamar's laughing at me.
Yeah, no, he's joking.
It's funny because when he said that, that chill time. He said that's exactly what my girl said with me when I met her at the club. Yeah, I'm 26 years old. She's 21. She's like, I'm at my partying stage. I'm my homegirl. I'm about to live my life. We about to do the things out there, travel, do whatever we want, flirt, whatever. I'm like, right, but then she got with me. It's like,
yeah. You're like, hey, that party time wasn't too long.
Real talk. Even her friend was like, yo, he took you away from what we was going to be doing.
We were supposed to be partying.
Exactly. And I took her away from that. So I can feel in one sense if she didn't, but if she decided, you know what, I'm tired of you. This ain't what I wanted. I'm 21. I want to, live my life a little bit more. So I can see where he's coming from at the same time. Being 21 and you locked in, you're like, yo, I didn't even really get to explore where I wanted to explore. You know what I mean? That's
especially when you got friends your age that they're like having fun. They tell you these crazy stories. Maybe true or maybe not. Right, but they're like, yo, there's like so many.
Yeah.
I went to this place and there's so many chicks.
Yep,
Like, why would you keep one? You can have 4.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty sure you got that a lot because you had a lot of single friends.
Yeah.
I did, but I messed up and I was like, yo, I'm gonna try that shit out too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And then I did, and it was like not worth it.
Yeah, but at least you got it out of your system.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, for sure. And it was not really
nothing crazy.
I didn't even really have it in my system. It's just I checked. And I was like, yeah, this is that bullshit. This is what I was right. It was really what I thought it was. Yeah. And now I know, and I feel kind of stupid for even checking it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now you got to do like, you picked this over family and stuff. Yeah. But,
It happens, man. It happens because you want to explore that. And there's nothing wrong with exploring, you know what I mean? Because you get to find out truly what you're really about. But at the same time, I don't know, there's something about having somebody at home. They'd have to go out there and look for somebody to bring to your home. That's a difference. That's a major difference.
Well, that's if you're a hunter. Some people like being a hunter.
Some people like to be the hunter.
Some people like to have, they like to have their family at home,
But it's definitely different.
They're not made for that.
Different.
I honestly think there's no better way than having a family. You got you got some little people that got home love you when you get there. Sure. They happy to see you and they rocking with you no matter what, man. Kids. Let me tell you something. I was doing the crazy stuff. I'm like, yo, hop in the whip. Okay.
Yeah. Same here.
All right, daddy, where we going?
Yeah.
It was good.
Grown ass people ain't rocking with you like that. Like, yo, come on, this is what we doing. Nah.
Not today, though.
No
not
way.
Today.
Even your chick, you could be like, yo, baby, we're gonna do this. You like, who the fuck told you that? Yeah. Oh, hell no. Nah.
Kids are just ready to ride out.
No, kids ready and they love you and it's pure and they're perfect. But, there's a couple cats out there that, you just can't have kids or whatever. And,
that's deep.
So, all right, look, so now that we in it, all right, now you're in a situation. You ever had a situation where you with a chick, you feeling it, like everything, and then all of a sudden they do one thing that you're like, nah, I can't fuck with that.
I mean, I definitely do think that could happen.
That happens a lot because if let's look at the different elements. Like when I was out there flirting and messing around with different chicks, you got girls that smoke cigarettes. Look, let me tell you, number one rule: smoking cigarettes was not my number one. Hell nah. To me personally, I didn't like a chick that smoked cigarettes, bro. Because when I kissed someone, I taste that, I was done. I was done. I was like, hell nah, bro. I gotta go get another one. Then I met another chick that wanted to get a tattoo the first time I met her. Yeah. Let's get a tattoo together. Nah. You want to do that in the first time talking. I don't want to know what the next level going to get to.
Imagine what the other dude she did the first time. She about to get a tattoo with you.
I'm not getting a tattoo. I don't even know you like that.
That's crazy.
I messed with one girl that's like, ooh, I want to have your baby. I only met you for 2 days. You want to have a baby? You see what I'm saying? So when you in that situation, it's like, nah. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't. I can't do that. I can't do that. Just saying, Preacher Parker can't do that.
What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, not within the female type deal, but I mean, I've had situations
like say when you was with a dude type deal.
Nah, hell no dudes. But let's say I heard.
But you heard what he said though. Come on,
because you guys know I've been with my girl, so I mean, obviously, if there was something that turned me off, we wouldn't be together.
Exactly.
So we're together. So, but there's times where I've talked to somebody and maybe they're a potential hire or something.
Right.
And I heard something that they said, and it was like right off the bat, I was like, okay, I know he's not gonna be a good worker. Or it's just little. That's the only way I can kind of relate to it.
Yeah, but like how though? Like what?
Okay, so the one guy he said he can fix this, laptops, this and that, and then I asked him.
Hold up, we talking about
relationships. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I've been with my girl, so I can't really.
You can't talk about.
Relate about that to that. That's why I'm trying to like come through with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what anyway? He said something about this and that. I can only do it. I forget exactly what he said, but it basically. From when I heard that, basically something went in my head like a thing, and it was like, you're not a hard worker. You're not a hustler.
You can tell somebody lazy as a
you do enough just to get by, and that's it. That's it, whatever.
See, man.
But anyway, that was just something that, so. But, in the female version, if I were to hear a girl say, oh, I got to go with my girls, this and that. And
turn you off.
We were at the club to this, we got drunk, we got this and that.
Oh, that's a turn off.
I'll be like, damn, okay, like you're constantly going out,
Yo, puking all over the man. Yo, I'm talking about puking all over. I was with one girl at the club, and man, she's having a good time on the dance floor. Everything's fine. She's drinking. I'm drinking. She's drinking. Yo, there was a guy. Like I said, I used to go to the clubs a lot. We leave the club. She's sitting down like, hey, I'm a little drunk. I'm like, I'm laughing with her. Boom, she just pukes all over the floor, right? I'm like, yo, security got mad. Instead of letting her go to the bathroom, he lifted her little ass up and threw her out the club. I was like, yo, what's up? Yeah. I was kind of upset about it because that's kind of disrespectful. But at the same time, I was like, yo, I can't be around this because all the time she was like that, puking, want to piss in public. Nah, that ain't going to be my lady. Yeah. You got to know. You got to know, bro. You got to pick your lady right, man. Your lady hoochie mommy out there, don't pick that at home, man. I'm telling you right now. Real talk.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, me, I had a situation where I was like, yo, this shit ain't right. When I was getting abused, chick was putting her hands on me.
Oh hell
no!
Yeah.
She did it in the club though, so I got her kicked out. Yeah, it was my birthday. It was my 21st birthday, and we were hanging out. And then I don't know what happened. You know, drinking, hanging out. I was dancing with this chick. I thought ain't nothing wrong. It's just dancing. Man, she rolled up on me.
Yeah.
Give me like a 6-piece real quick.
Oh, what?
So then I was like, yo, what you doing? Chill.
It's just
and
dancing.
I left and I went to a whole area and I did the same thing. Kept following me.
Yeah.
So security said, hey, what's going on here? I'm like, yo, listen, I don't even know this chick. Yo, she keeps hitting me. He kicked her out the club.
Yeah.
And then I had to wait for her. We was going home together. So.
Yeah. Hold on. That's a tough situation, though.
How do you take her home?
It was the worst night ever, bro. It was like, it was beefing.
I don't know, that would have worked out.
Shit got physical. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways.
You would have walked home that night. Damn, you gonna hit me like
But if she was dancing with a guy, would it would be cool, or it would have been more like, like how was it? Like were you
it was pretty. It was
sexual?
I was wilding out.
Okay.
I was wilding out.
So,
and then you know, if it's the other way, but ladies, I don't know, they shouldn't act like that anyways. You know? But we'll segue. Nah, yes I can. Yes the fuck I can. Yes I can.
You agree? Do you concur with this man right here?
I mean, I like to see both sides. So
we'll get into that another time.
Yeah. Fine. Fair enough.
So now let's get into some crazy theories, man, that don't exist or that we can't prove that we think should be in play, enforced.
Okay.
So now, well, you know, I'll go first, man.
All right.
I was even thinking today, I was like, you know what? Why don't our families because me, I'm always thinking about how to save the world or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, when we die, like say we have an unfortunate event where a young person dies or a healthy person dies, and they use up those organs or all that stuff for these crazy surgeries. Like I heard a heart transplant was like $200,000, this, that. I'm like, but why don't, where that money goes?
Yeah.
Like obviously it goes to the doctors,
and
this,
the insurances,
that,
whatever they pay.
You know, the insurances actually pay out if there was, or life insurance has to pay out.
Damn.
Like why hasn't the family gotten any of that money? You know, like wouldn't that fix the world? I know you might have that issue where a family might try to like kill.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking out when you said that. I was like, somebody, you know, it's possible.
Damn.
It's just a tough situation.
But I'm thinking it's like, you know, but I know how it goes. The medical field, they got to protect those people.
Yeah.
And play, like if doctors have to start paying for parts, you know, it makes it harder. But they has to be, I always thought like that's dead wrong. Like there's.
Damn.
And you guys in the comments, let us know
what you think
what do you think
though?
about organ donors? Like, will you be an organ donor? Are you an organ donor?
I used to be an organ donor. Dude, I see that movie Repo Man.
Yeah. Oh man, I know I'm an organ donor, but you know we'll see what happens.
You
but
see that movie? Repo Man, they come and pick up their parts that they need. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you
from the graves or what?
No, for the actual person. Let's say you brought a kidney, right? And that kidney cost you about $20,000. But you owe.
Oh yeah, we seen that. Yeah,
you owe somebody.
I seen that before.
The hospital, whoever took it out, $20,000.
That was
you didn't pay
movie.
that within a reasonable time. They came through. They took that organ.
Yeah.
Dead or alive, they taking it.
Yeah.
Bro, so imagine somebody come to your house, knock you over, punch you down, and rip your junk right out of you right there while you're alive. They don't care. They need that part back. Bro, I was like, nah.
That was a futuristic
That's
type
a futuristic movie. So I thought to
yeah.
myself, yo, I'm an organ donor. One day, what happens to somebody rich? I ain't gonna name no names, one of the Rothschilds or somebody, you know, somebody royalty like that. And they be like, hey man, we need that kidney. I think Preacher Parker got a good kidney. Go get that. That's it. I go for some accidental disappearance. And I come back a few months later missing a kidney.
Yeah, that shit happens.
That's how they let me live.
The thing is that, they're going to take a kidney. They're already in there. They're going to grab the heart. They're going to grab
let me get all the rest of this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't trust them, man. Nah,
that's just crazy. So
don't do it.
I always figured like we should definitely try to get something done with that, even though that's a bigger thing than what we're capable of doing.
Exactly.
But that's definitely one. So I know you had a theory yourself, Parker, or something.
Yo, man, this is just my thought. It's a thought that goes in my mind. I look at life and death as a serious thing. You know, we were born to die. I know it's sad to say, but it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you pass away, everybody has theories. You know, you either go to hell and a burning, fiery thing. You go to heaven, this beautiful golden gate. Whatever the story is. My thing is, there's people that also believe that when you die, that's the end of the chapter. That's it. Your story, your legacy, whatever your name is over. If that was a fact, why would I sit here and waste my time trying to, you know, get a career and I'm gonna live my life to the best of full. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do because I'm like, this is it. It's my last time. I don't believe it's possible that the world is over. The screen goes black and you never exist again. I don't believe in that. I can't. Yeah. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I can't see that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll let you get
no,
into
but there's also the saying where that everyone says you only live once, right?
Right.
But I heard one they say where you only die once. So it's like you got to live every day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Cause
that's a good
like
one.
that.
That's a good one.
I like that,
How I think that stuff goes is I feel like sometimes when I see past situations or future stuff, I'm like, oh, I've been there before. I just can't figure it out. Like it's some like
we call it deja vu.
Yeah, like a deja vu thing where it's like I remember this situation or something similar. Or like when I see stuff in the past, I'm like, damn, I think this was. Oh, I think I was this in the past. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is me, or like
it's possible.
Or I felt like I had like a weird connection with certain things or people.
So that means you have an old soul, is what you believe.
I don't know. I think so. I mean? And I think what happens is like if you bullshit with it too much, there's karma, which is what you do comes back around. But
Right.
I believe dharma is like if you're a piece of shit, the next life you'll be like a fucking bug.
Yo, you got a point. I thought about that. I don't want that.
So then I was like, you know what? I could see that. Because man, those bugs, there's something alive in there. So it's like, why couldn't it be? You
got a point.
So then I feel like you got all right. There's no proof to this.
Yeah, this is all.
But I feel like
theory.
you get a couple of chances.
Yes.
And if you do some raggedy stuff with it, they're like, yo, that's enough. You're a certified waste. You didn't do none of this life, that life, or that one, or you were shitty everywhere you went.
Yeah.
And
that's what. Just speaking on that though. Well, you want to say your thing?
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. So speaking on that fact, I was thought about this. Just think about this for a second. All right. Let's just go biblical. All right. Let's look at Judgment Day. You go up to the pearly gates. You're getting judged by the God. You got his son on his right hand side. You got the beast around him. You got angels floating around. You got 24 elders, which is people from the past that lived in this earth. They get to judge you, right? You get to the Judgment Day. They open a giant book and then they start talking about your past life. Now, at that moment, if you did have an old soul, like you said, they're going to start talking about stuff that you did in your past, but you're going to remember it at that moment.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be like, damn, I'm getting judged for something I did back in 1600s, 3500 BC. Oh, I used to be a king. I didn't know I was a king yet, but you killed a lot of people. Like, damn. Yeah. Bro. Then you get mad about all the things you made mistakes. Then you start to realize that, well, I made a lot of mistakes. Then you're like, Lord, please let me in those doors. I get scared about that judge because to be judged for all things I did in my life, bro, I'm like, y'all going to hell. They don't get me out of here. Lord, please forgive me. It's a scary thought, man, to think about, your life instantly can be changed at that moment, man. To me, that's a scary theory.
For sure.
And then, before Mark gets into his,
I'm kind of tapping into what he was saying anyway.
Nah, you gotta make your own. My
own theory.
I'm tapping into nothing. Right. Now, I always felt like we run on these frequencies. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have an understanding, so you could kind of see something or understand it without it being said.
Right.
And it's like you be like, damn, you don't think about like how you guys were saying. You think about something, and boom, they pop up. Yeah. But it was like something was trying to tell you, like with the deja vu stuff. You're like, I seen this coming. Like it didn't. Yeah. It's different. I guess different than deja vu because deja vu is it's happening again. Right. Versus like no, I've done this before. Literally, like I know this done or I've seen it coming.
That's scary, though.
And it's like. But I feel like as humans, something's going on, maybe with the way the system is set up, that it doesn't allow us to tap into that frequency maybe unlock a little bit piece of our mind to use it. Like maybe there's a algorithm that they put on us that's like, all right, they do this a certain amount of times, they can never touch that part of their brain, or they can never...
But that's in your food. That's in your water. I ain't gonna get to that right now.
No, it's in everything, but I know that there's that. But obviously... If there's people out there that could unlock that code or be in that, they're not going to share that because then you'll be ultra enlightened.
Sometimes they probably don't even know they have that they unlock that, and they're just doing it.
The ones that know it, they know they got it.
No, but sometimes I feel like you could accidentally get into that world.
Yeah.
And then like, damn, I don't know exactly how I got back there, but from time to time it happens, and it's like I don't know exactly what I do, the way the world moves, the moon, blah 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 blah. Because man, sometimes my mom she sees stuff. And it's like she'll see it coming. Like she'll be like, oh, like the day I found out my first child was coming.
Right.
I was 17 years old. She said, oh, your girl's pregnant? I was like, no. Or stuff like that. Or like, oh, I got a feeling you're doing something else. What you're doing?
Yeah.
That's that intuition, though.
It could be that, but it's also that frequency because it's like I'm not doing anything else for you to understand that.
She
but it's like
into it somehow.
it's like somehow you did, and there's this thing like
that's a spirit
like
thing,
a chemical spirit. Yeah, but same thing. I feel like spirit is frequency.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
It's just with different terminology, you know. So
different ways of saying it. What you got, Mark?
It's like vibes, you know, like vibes. You know, you can read people.
Yeah, and then it's like we just don't like think. Damn,
So you got a point.
Get it?
What you got?
I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I think we were talking a little bit about the theory
what you got?
of the law of attraction. You know, that's one thing. It's kind of like I'm a believer on that. I know there's times where I envision me getting something, and just kind of like,
and it happens.
It just happens, and you know, it just.
So when you got that whip, did you visualize that you was gonna get that whip?
I already had it in mind that I wasn't that one specific, but I envisioned that I was gonna get a new vehicle. But you know, other things like that, as far as like you know, previous vehicles as well. Like I always was like, hey, I want to get a Cadillac, and I wanted to get a CTS.
Law of attraction is very serious stuff because I'm gonna break it down this way. I tell people like this all the time in my workplace. This how it works now. What do you believe in, God or universe, whatever your belief is? I one time I prayed and I said, Lord, I want a black car. That's all I said.
Yeah.
I want the next car I get, I want it to be black. So I go to a dealership with my mom. Nice black car. The parking lot, they say, yo, this one just pulled up. You want it? Blah, blah, blah. I got the car. Like, yeah, I got this car.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Saturn Ion back 2003. It was back in the old school days, you know what I'm saying? With the eyes was good.
Yeah, good on gas. I know that.
Good on gas. The Saturn was had the suicide door. You know, it's a long story. You know what I mean? It was pimp. But anyway, so it was the doors.
It was pimp?
Like this.
You said pimp? Okay.
Pimp my ride. No, it was cool. It was black and black, white interior. It was nice. But anyway, I got what I asked for. Now, the question is, I got what I asked for based on one thing. I said I want a black car. Now, I didn't say I wanted to afford the payments. I didn't say I wanted the car to not be broken down or beaten up. I didn't say I wanted the car to ride smooth. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
What I asked for was a black car, and the universe or the Lord or God gave me that. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel that with the law of attraction you're talking about, same thing with a car, if you're going to ask for something, you need to make sure you detail exactly how you want it. Because it's going to give you what you ask for. And don't get mad about the results you get. If you can't afford the payments, I want a house, but you can't afford the payments. You just say, Lord, let me give you enough money to afford the payments. You feel what I'm saying? So that's very careful with the law of attraction.
I can see that. I believe in that. But you always get what you're looking for.
Yeah. Now, be careful what you ask for.
Now you know that's what you want, so now you're like, you can see it coming. You know?
Yep.
Same thing when you're trying to buy a house. All of a sudden, you ain't been checking your credit for 8 months.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden, you're like, yo, you want to experience every day. You're like, oh, what the fuck, what's going on here?
Right,
you know,
exactly.
So.
That's some serious. That law of attraction is powerful, man. That's powerful.
Law of attraction, the power of thought too. What you think about on the daily could definitely manifest. You know, things into your life. If you're constantly thinking about females and you're not thinking about work or grinding, you're gonna bring nothing but females into your life.
You're gonna bring females into your life.
That's not bad.
Does it?
No, but I'm just saying.
But that also comes with the drama. It also
if you're
comes
not
with
focused on the grind and you're wanting to get somewhere in life, but you keep getting sidetracked.
That's true.
Hey, you got to change your mind.
That's
you got to focus more on that business aspect of it. You know, so you know. That's one.
That's business aspect. You talk about pimping these hoes.
Nah.
No. He said.
This boy gonna have to go to sleep right when he get home. But you know what I'm thinking now is like,
on the real though.
Yo,
we don't do that.
Don't chicks move on a lot faster than us dudes?
Easy.
I mean, they could because they got the guys. You know, the guys that you know.
It's easy for a girl to get a guy.
Yeah, they post a pic on social media. They already got 500 likes. We post a pic, we get 10 likes. You know?
Not even
5.
Yeah.
Let me take my shirt off right now, see my scrawny chest, and see how you girls be like, put that junk back on.
And then you know it's funny, we get back in the game and we're like super rusty. Like stuff that we thought would work, they're like,
I don't know who that work with.
Yeah.
My girl like that. Yeah, your girl like that. We don't like that.
Yeah, that's old. Your girl, and then your girl ain't gonna like it.
She pretended to like it.
And then when your girl come back, she's no longer gonna like it.
Yeah. That's real though, man.
Old school stuff.
See, you gotta be. See.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. You be in a whole relationship with someone, you get a little break, all of a sudden everything about them's different. It's like what? I'm
gonna say this right now. I'm not breaking up. But if you are gonna break up, and you know you about to break up, and it's about to be over, I suggest as a male, woman as well. But I'm talking about males right now. Work your ass off, man. You know what I mean? Get on your grind, hustle, get your money, and work out physically. Get yourself, get your body right, get your face right. Because if you try to get back in that game. Don't, like you were just talking about, don't bring back that old school swag you had because ain't nobody trying to talk to you, man. Step your game up to thousands.
Yeah.
You got to.
You got to level up.
And it's better to keep your mind your mind off the breakup.
Yeah.
You know, because I know us guys, we be like,
yo, guys are emotional.
And then you know, we have a weak point, we text her, and then she don't text back. And like,
does that fire you up? I don't know
nah, because you know what it is, man. I never tried to that because now I never get into it. Like I was talking about leverage.
Right.
It's like if we broke up, whether if I want to be back with you or whatever. I'm never in those situations, but I know one thing: the power of leverage is. I'm not gonna let you think that. I'm not gonna bug you. I'm not gonna text you. I'm not gonna nothing. If it ain't, we don't rock. But you definitely not gonna make me feel worse. Cause I see that all the time where dude and the girl break up and he's crying and he's fucking calling her 87,000 times.
Bro.
And then she's like, yo, he's not. Then she's showing the next dude, look, I'm scared for my life. Hold me. Hold me. And you over here crying. I can't live without her.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's also those you have a good woman. Because when you have a bad woman, you don't care, man. She could go. You know what I mean? But when you have a good woman, man, and then y'all break up, especially if you know what you got at home or what you used to have.
And it's definitely tough to find a good woman, man. Because I know this, man, like women will switch it up so quick. Real like tough. You'll be in a diehard relationship, and then all of a sudden you break up. It's like, yo, this person's acts a whole different. Damn. And that's what makes it tough. Because it's like, damn, I thought this was real. So now you can't even go back to that situation because you're like, yo.
You feel like they might switch back up again?
Well, the thing is that it's like I'm getting the fake version of you because I'm getting the version you think I want. Okay. You're not the version that you are.
You're getting that front.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so then it's like, whoa. And I don't lose faith on women because there's definitely a lot of great ones out there. Yeah, and me personally, I'm training my daughter and my son to be great. Hopefully they find the first person they get with, that's what it is. Yeah. But
see, there's two sides to every person.
It's tough, and then it's like that's the majority of what goes on. And then I don't want to sound like I'm attacking women because obviously there's not a woman here to defend them or anything.
Right.
This is just from a guy's point of view. Yeah. And it's tough because it's like, damn, like how can you expect me to? Like, oh, we were single, or we wasn't together. It's like, but we just barely broke up.
Yeah.
Like,
they moved that fast, bro.
It happens, bro.
It was already planned.
Yeah, but it's not for you.
If they move, let's be real. Whether it's male or female in the relationship, let's say however you and your lady was together, y'all been together for like 5 years, whatever. Y'all break up, boom, and all of a sudden, less than a month, she's with another guy. What is a relationship or not? It's like, yo, for real?
Yours.
Within a month? You mean to tell me you wasn't planning on seeing this guy a month before?
Like what happened?
No, ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that.
Yeah, so then it's like messing with your brain.
It's a tough situation because you don't know what could have happened.
You don't know.
You know.
So how
long do you give them to rest on it? Like if someone broke up with you, would you be like, hey, 6 months?
It's gotta be 6 months to a year before you get to a new relationship.
Okay. Everybody's different.
But if you were the reason that she broke up, she let's say you was texting somebody or whatever, so she don't have the right to go talk to a guy within a month.
She do, but I mean, if she's willing to jump to a guy right away, that means you was not really worth her time.
Foot out the door already.
But what if she can't sleep? She can't breathe. She can't eat. And she's like, yo, I need to get this other guy. I need to get somebody. I need to get my mind off of you, Jamar. It's not healthy for me.
Hot damn, R. Kelly.
You know?
Yeah, but I can't breathe.
So is that what Yanni said to you?
No, hell no. I don't know about that, but maybe with you, with your girl, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to put some different scenarios in the story.
Game on this, but nah,
but it's
true though. It's true though.
You know.
Nah, it's true, and it's like then you realize, damn, you acting weird. It's like, yo, it's like you double guess yourself, and I see a lot of people do that, man. And because a relationship is the thing that can knock you out the most. Yo, I seen people on top of the world all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They dead, you know. So
relationships. Most people in jail because of relationships. To be real.
That's crazy, right?
Most people in jail, especially men. Most men are in jail because of a female, man. It's just facts.
That's why you can't let your testosterone or anything kind of get in the way. You gotta know yourself and just kind of like.
I respect females, but at the same time, I go to the old school days where they said trust no woman. I know that's a mean thing to say, but they said that because of how easy they can manipulate a man to do what they want and what they need, and that's factual. A woman can manipulate a man instantly. That's why I don't see how there's no woman president. I don't see how there's no woman in charge because a female could easily, I don't want to say sexually way, but there's ways that they can get into a system whenever they want to without a problem. There's a way to get in there.
Well, because the thing is, the women know how to fall into that motherly thing where it's like, okay, you're like a motherly, you know, and then it's over because we submit to our moms. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think anybody can finesse any system, either it's a female or if it's with money. You know, there's always somebody has a price. You know?
I think you gotta have it because I be trying to like be up on the game and stuff, and they be like, nah.
Oh, there's women out there that bust their ass and they earn everything they got. I respect every female that get their things, but I'm saying at the same time, there's a female like an Amber Rose or somebody that can go into a corporation building and get what she wants, unless that guy is that kind of chauvinist or don't like females. You know, there's some guys out there that I don't respect women. Oh, you will never be in this position. And then there's guys out there that are like, oh, whatever you say, baby. Here's the keys to the, you know what I mean? And they'll just give it to you just because of your beauty or because of what you know what I mean? There's a system that plays in that way, the way things work sometimes.
Yeah, man. So what y'all up to this weekend?
Man.
Shoot, I don't even know.
I don't even, well, besides work. Right there, get in this car. Hot damn car.
You getting that car fixed?
Yeah, get the car fixed. That's paying the ass right now, man.
I'm supposed to be working on one of my cars.
Well, why don't you just rock it? You never thought about just rocking without the AC?
I did. I did.
He said he did.
I did. Now, listen to this right. I've been driving for almost 3 weeks now without AC, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, in a cold state, I ain't nothing.
Yeah.
This is Florida. And for those that live in Florida, no AC in Florida. Bro.
So you be going home with headaches and all kind of stuff?
Bro, I'm tired. I'm sweating.
You don't live that far from your job, so that's a good thing.
No, let me tell you. I live about maybe 5 to 10 minutes from my job, right?
Damn, that is not that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Not bad at all. I get in the car.
You sweating.
Bro, one time, I got into the car. I'm already sweating.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. You get out, your butt sticking to the seat.
Thank you, bro. And then I got sweat dripping down my pants. You know what I'm talking about. That's just disgusting. You know, guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, I can't be sweating down here.
Yeah.
Then I pull up to a hill, and I'm waiting. Then somebody stops for like 30 seconds or more. I'm like, yo,
you're
bro,
stuck. You got no air.
I got no air, so I need to be able to drive to feel something breathing on me. I don't get none of that, so I'm just sweating. And I get to the house, my girl's like, you all right, baby? Sweating on her face. I'm like, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I look like I worked a hard-ass day. All I did was sit in my damn car, man.
Yeah.
AC's important for
me. You know what's crazy? Everybody be driving next to you, knowing you ain't got AC, and
the sweat drops.
They were like, "Damn,
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't him."
I'm waiting for the day that somebody rolls out their window with the AC blasting their face and their hands moving. They just look at me. I'll
get a little fan.
I'll be so mad. I thought about that, but
Damn, man.
How about you? What are you doing this weekend?
Really just working, man. We got permits at a new spot, so really I'm gonna focus on that.
Grinding out here.
We ain't got no money to spend right now because of that. And really, I'm just ducking off my truck. The repo man trying to come get it, and they're gonna have to get it. They're gonna have to find it. They're gonna have to find it.
That's crazy.
So so that's how
they're parking at somebody's building way back there. Somebody else
give it a little pink job.
You know, some people are like, damn, where's your truck at? I don't know. Why you asking? Who telling you to ask me this? All right? Don't ask me. Don't ask me stuff like that. So that's basically it, man. You know, hang out with the kids. Probably try to do something fun. School's about to start, so you know, that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I know we're about to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
Was there anything else?
We ran out of gas, basically.
No,
well, you know what? I
got enough gas in the tank.
I got enough to speak about anything.
Well, what about? All right, we'll wrap it up since we are in the SR22 club. What's the raggediest car you ever had?
The raggediest car I ever had.
I think my Chrysler LeBaron. I had a Chrysler LeBaron.
That shit was them shit.
Bro, it was like a 98, 99, somewhere around there, bro. Had the twin turbos in the mud. That's what they told me, you know, convertible top. Okay. You know, I was like, yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah. Driving down the road, bro. My first week, motherfucking radiator blew, bro.
Damn.
Crazy. I had a 96 Accord. That bitch was a soldier. Yeah. It was a soldier, but, you know, I wasn't. It was you don't need to change the oil. You don't need to change the oil, so I ain't changed the oil.
Oh, no, it was a 91. It was a 91.
Yo, so, but anyways, that thing, it was super loud. It was like whoever had it before me, they wanted it to be like a Need for Speed, but it just didn't have it. Like they wanted it to be.
You know what? I had a rear view window. Rear view window, your thing. I had it up there. I was duct tape. So when I would drive and I stopped, it would bang against the glass every time. So I was trying to stick it back up.
Yo, my shit was super loud. Like you swore that I was fucking wham. It was, but it
going
was
like 25 miles per hour.
It was going like this, bro. And then every time I got home, they knew I was coming home. So they were like, yo, I heard you from 3 blocks away.
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm like, you hear me though, right? I'm out there.
I'm out there. For you. We heard you.
What you got, boy? What you got? What's your oldest car?
I had a Honda Accord that we got off of my teacher, my high school teacher. Paid $150 for it.
Damn.
Yeah, the kids actually vandalized it at the high school because he was a teacher there. So he had it in the garage, just parked there for years.
That's sad, bro.
So I ended up buying it for $150 off of him, and
hey, that's a reliable car for $150. Shit, I'll tell you right now, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean that car, you know, it was a good car, but I mean, you know, AC went out, little things, but I mean, yeah.
What was it, beat up?
Yeah, it was really beat up. All the windows were blown out on it. All the tires were flat on it. It was, yeah, but since my mom owned the junkyard at the time, she basically hooked it up for me. So then when I came, I was like, yo, whose car is that? That looks like mine. She was like, yeah, that's your car. We hooked it up. And I was like, damn. So that was my first car.
She took a tire from this car, a tire from this car.
Yeah. No, but quick story. I'm gonna jump in real quick.
Hey, do that.
There was this one car that we attempted to buy, but we bought it.
Right.
And we told the guy, we're like, damn, the brakes feel kind of hard. We're like, you know, as long as you fix that, he's like, oh, it's the master cylinder, you know, we'll replace it, this and that. No worries. Come back in an hour. So we go. My girl's gonna go take it to work. She told me that she's trying to stop at the stoplight, and then she just keeps pushing the brakes, and the car won't stop. And yeah, so we ended up just bringing the car back around, and we were like, yo, we need our money, bro.
Oh, the worst with the brakes. That's the worst.
Yeah,
I remember having that situation out here.
Yeah.
How you even buying a car without the brakes?
The thing is, she had one, it was a little Saturn. It was a little Saturn. Yeah, and we needed the vehicle at the time, you know, so we got the vehicle. We, you know, the brakes. He said he fixed it. We believed him. You know, she was driving.
Yo, found out real quick.
Yeah, ever heard
2 minutes down the road.
Y'all ever heard of a Daewoo?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yo, my mom had one of them shits. Man. That shit was super raggedy.
Oh man.
Anyways,
I heard of it, but for some reason I can't envision. We might put a picture.
It was like
up here.
it looked like a little Hyundai.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I don't know who owns them, but anyways.
Yeah.
So listen, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up here, and hopefully you enjoyed what we said.
Yes, for sure.
And definitely take our relationship advice, because you know we firsthand failed at it.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
I'm about to say straight up, man. Just hold on to the one you with.
Yeah.
She's a real genuine gem. Keep that one, man. I'm telling you right now. The worst thing to do is be an old ass man with no female, bro.
Or take the risk. Take the risk and see what happens.
You never know what the situation is. You might have to risk it for the biscuit. You might have to not risk it.
If Javi's playing worse, thumbs up.
It's not. It's not going to. It's not going to. But it's nice to see if it does.
If you're happy, just keep it running that way.
Clap your hands.
So, anyways, we out. Thank you.
We out.